Go live. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, San Martin, and Eric Knight of the Prescott Times. We are getting started with some crazy stuff going on. You do not want to miss this, but make sure you stay to the end because I got a special gift to get to somebody. Maybe it's going to be you. Who knows? Eric, it might be you, man, since everything's special.
Hey, everything's special. I love it.
Okay, guys, stay with me, and we're getting started now.
There it is. Happy Wednesday.
Oh my gosh, man. What a beautiful morning it is, Eric. I went outside, watered the flowers that we ended up planting. And some crazy reason I woke up this morning and I saw a post that said, "Did your flowers die last night?" And I'm like, "Oh no, did it freeze?" So needless to say, it wasn't in our area that there was a freezing. I guess Colorado got some snow or something.
Okay, yeah. I mean, we're on the other side of Mother's Day. We should be fine. That was the golden rule of Prescott.
Yeah, since we are covering Prescott, that makes a lot more sense to me to follow the rules of Prescott rather than the rules of Colorado. But if you guys are in Colorado, you know, you guys can come visit. I'm just saying. I said visit, not live. Visit.
Right, visit. Okay.
Is that a problem? Is that a problem? So good morning, everybody. Today we are definitely getting into a whole bunch of awesomeness, but at the same time, I want you guys to make sure that you stay to the end because I do got a special gift to go ahead and give to one of you lucky ladies out there. And I think that this is an opportunity of a lifetime. So make sure you stay to the end for this. So guys,
it sounded like a dating show intro.
It was. That's exactly what we're doing. We're trying to.
Are we auctioning off San Martin for charity?
Yes, yes. As long as we don't auction off the beard, I think that's
okay. I'm pretty sure you'd have some people kill you if you got rid of the beard. So
yeah, no, disown me. They disown me. They already said it. Don't cut the beard off, or we're done. Like, done. Dunskies. So, anyways, we ended up getting. Let's go ahead and just get right into the actual what is actually happening. So the Tusuk fire is definitely doing an extra damage over there. So right now we're at 5,517 acres, but we do have a breakthrough with 15% containment. So they have up the resources to 398, and then they ended up going with 200 extra firefighters and heavy equipment operators arrived Tuesday at the Tusuk fire. So yesterday they ended up bringing some reinforcements, and it's going to be pretty intense. It's going to be a pretty insane time of the year. But as everybody needs to know, in 2 days there's going to be a fire restriction of the restriction. It's level 1. So what that means is definitely, everything's cautious. Don't be starting fires.
That's Prescott National Forest, but the city honors that. Prescott Valley does. Like all of the cities and counties are on board with this, I believe, right? And so it's not. Well, it says it's just the Prescott National Forest. I'm pretty sure that they're all kind of in on this. So even if you're in a municipality, there's a good chance you may get in trouble for doing some of these things.
Yeah, and we have to go ahead and be cautious no matter what. It is what it is. I mean, it causes a lot of damage. First of all, it utilizes our resources, and I don't know. It looked like they were taking some actual water out of the reservoirs. So we don't need that. We definitely don't. We don't need that. Just come on.
Have you been watching the helicopters by the airport come in and grab the water and take it up there in buckets? Big old helicopters like Chinooks and things.
Yeah, well, that's what I was checking out yesterday when I was headed out towards Prescott Valley. I saw one of those helicopters flying towards Lynx Lake, and I don't know if they're taken out of Lynx Lake or they're taken out of Watson. I have no clue. They might not even be taken out of our lakes, but this is something to think about, guys. So hopefully they get that contained, and hopefully we do not have any fires in the local area in the near future. So
you can't go up there, right? As a off-roader or a private citizen or a bike rider, you're not supposed to be up there. The sheriff's Yavapai County Sheriff's Department put together a post thanking all the sheriff's officers that are up there. They're having to man all the roads and block everything off because it's closed, that whole thing. And so it's more than firefighters, which super thankful that they're up there. And then it's even cooler. Some of the hotshot teams are from other areas, right? I mean, we always see when our hotshot teams and our firefighters go to help other people, but sometimes we don't always see when they come help us. And so a lot of the team up there right now is from out of the state, which is awesome. And thank you.
Yes, thank you so very much. It was something that I never really thought about. You know, it's crazy because we have hotshots that work out of Prescott, but they actually don't really work in Prescott. They work outside of the state, and then other state agencies come in. I never understood that, but maybe one day we can have the guys on so they can talk to us about that. But at the same time, this is one of the things that we are in need of understanding, that there is fire danger out there. So fire extreme is very, very high. Very high. So that's kind of like my most seriousness, Eric. Now we want to get into a little bit of fun.
All right. I like fun. I think Annie sent you some stars for fun.
Yeah, there we go. That's how you get the party started. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning, Annie. How are you guys doing today? Okay, so check this out. We have the new okay, so the splash pads are getting put up in Prescott Valley and in Prescott. And I guess we are doing a Prescott Valley Community Service opens new splash pad at Bob Edwards Park. So at Bob Edwards Park, they are, I think they're going to be opening up. It's going to be, let me go ahead and just read it to you guys. The long-awaited splash pad at Bob Edwards Park is almost open and ready to be used by Prescott Valley kids and families. Just in time for summer. The splash pad will be a free way to cool down on the hot summer day while visiting Bob Edwards Park. So this is the cost of the splash pad was $262,000.
But have you? I haven't seen the Bob Edwards one, but the Prescott one is good size. I mean, these are like mini water parks. I know they call them splash pads, but I was thinking like it's a little circle with some jets. But no, these things are serious.
Yeah. Okay. So let me break down the cost for you. The cost of the splash pad was $262,000 plus $45,000 for a storage tank system, and the splash pad area covers 2,500 square feet. Wow, that is
a good size. Yeah, that's a good size house.
That is a very good size house. That's the cost of a house, man.
I think it actually came in cheaper than a house.
Yeah, as far as like building one, I guess. Right. But, I mean, and you did it all yourself, was sweat equity,
right? Yeah, no, I think that might be cheaper than the average house in Yavapai County. So I think that's what it's. I think they did a good job.
Okay, so we're going to try to be there May 19th at 2 p.m. They're going to be doing a red ribbon cutting for that event. So put it into your calendar if you guys want to join in and be a part of this. It's pretty cool. We can't wait for the Prescott to be open as well. The Prescott one to be open as well. Thank you.
If Annie's listening, I mean, there you go. Now Prescott and Prescott Valley have splash pads. Chino, where's your splash pad?
Yeah, where is the splash pad?
I think Chino's got an aquatic center. They've got their own city pool and stuff.
You know, I think that you're right. I think they actually do have they have a whole little park just like a Williamson Mountain Valley Park. Prescott doesn't have a swim thing like that.
No.
They have YMCA.
YMCA, yeah.
Okay, so you know what? The biggest thing that's going to be happening this weekend is the Wranglers. It is what it is. I had an opportunity to go check out the field yesterday, and it was amazing. It was cool to be on that field and acknowledge, that this is awesome. When we are able to go ahead and open up to full capacity, you can buy your tickets. The tickets are inexpensive for just the fun in the local area. I mean, just face it. It's something that is very inexpensive to take the family to, and also start supporting your local Northern Arizona Wranglers. And I tell you what, I'm getting geared up. Sunday is going to be the day as far as like what we are trying to do. But
so I got to ask, was it weird? I mean, thinking that it was just ice there not too long ago.
No, man, because I've seen that thing transform to a whole bunch of different things. I mean, it's been insane to go ahead and see
It
how
always
much
amazes
stuff
me.
that they transform. And to top it off, they could transform the whole thing from one day to the next. Like I remember when they were doing hockey games, and the next day they had to do a home show or something like that. And then next thing you know, they cover that whole thing. But the only problem that I saw that was a part of that scenario was that it was cold. It was cold down there, and they can't heat it up because then it will start melting. So they have to keep the coldness on there, but they end up covering it with another floor.
Okay. Now it
Pretty
always amazes me how they're able to do that.
Okay, so check this out. We ended up having to submit our ticker for the actual event on the Wranglers. So hopefully you guys can go ahead and hear this when you guys are attending the football games. But I'm going to read it to you because this is what it's going to sound like, and I'm going to try to do it in my best announcer's voice.
Oh,
Okay?
no, take a cough, do your thing.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, there you go. All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
So just got it in yesterday, and it's going to read as such. The Prescott Time is proud media partners of your Northern Arizona Wranglers, bringing you a hard-hitting news by the minute across Yavapai County. Check out the Prescott Times online at prescotttimes.com.
I love it.
Times.
Well, Prescott Times, but I got it right. That was good. That was really good. I loved your announcer voice.
Yes, I was trying my hardest, man. Never done it before, but we are going to be a part of it. I'm very excited. We have a few things that are happening. We're going to be in the parking lot. We're going to be doing tailgating. We're inviting everybody to come hang out. I think we're going to try to put some barbecue on there, make some tacos, and do some cornhole. Just shoot the breeze. And then we are going to go ahead and go inside of the building and watch the football game and just get our thrills in for freaking the first time in a long time out at the actual Findlay Toyota Center. So I'm so excited about this. I hope that everybody comes out and if you see me, say hello. I might have some special gifts for me from some of our sponsors to give away, and it's just going to be sporadic. So if you guys got anything that you also want to give away, like T-shirts, hats, frisbees, whatever, hook me up. I'll go ahead and start giving them away.
Those little footballs, yeah, you need to do that. Say Prescott Times, little footballs. Come on, that's what we need.
$250.
I know.
50 of them.
I know. I bought
something like that. I thought I could go ahead and get those big old sombrero hats, like cowboy hats, and then put our logo all over that. So that will be way cooler. And I think those are cheaper for some reason. I have no clue. So we're gonna try something. We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll get some lanyards or something. I don't know. I mean, when it comes down to marketing and stuff, somebody's gonna have to do that for.
Isn't that what the Prescott Times does?
Yeah, it's like it's like that saying, the butcher will eat bread.
Well, or they always say the plumber has the worst plumbing.
Exactly. Well, it's everything. The landscaper has the worst yards, unmaintained. The doctors take the less care of themselves. I mean, the hairdresser barely takes care of the hairdresser. It's just amazing how we could go ahead and just like overlook the things that we need for our personal selves. That's a whole nother story. But as you guys all know, it's exactly how it goes. If I don't market myself, who is? Somebody out there, come on, help me out.
And hopefully, by the way, reminded me, hopefully Chris and Larry are able to comment through YouTube, and everybody else can comment through YouTube now. I think San Martin fixed it yesterday.
Yeah, what ended up happening, I think we ended up switching it. So it was asking if it was kid friendly, and what it means that if it's kid
friendly.
Yeah, if it's kid friendly, that means that they won't allow the actual commenting, probably based off of bullying or just online, just crap. So I ended up taking that filter off, and so now I think you're able to go ahead and comment. So if you're able to comment on YouTube, let me know. That'd be awesome. Yeah, probably they were like, oh, I can't comment no more. I'm never going to watch this guys again. So hopefully we could get back up on the board. But anyways, here we are.
Good stuff. All right. What other? I mean, I know it's Wednesday, middle of the week. You had Motivation Monday, and the Wine Chronicles are today. It's Wednesday.
Yeah, Wine Chronicles the day. We ended up we had to switch it up last minute. We were supposed to talk to MJ, the general manager, executive director of the Prescott Downtown Partnership, about all the events that are coming up. We'll get that information up as soon as possible. We wanted to go ahead and be like, guess what's going to be happening, and hopefully that you guys were able to show up. But she just got her I think it was the next vaccine. And so she was unable to attend because she just doesn't feel good. So I hope you feel better, MJ. But we did end up filling the gap with new owners at the Board and Brush little art studio in the back alley, right next to Back Alley Wine Bar. So we have the neighbors of Back Alley Wine Bar coming in to hang out with us and talk about what they got going on.
That is such a cool area there. I really hope that people take the time to walk around the square and walk down that alley, because there are some cool businesses popping up there.
Yes, and in most cases, this is probably the safest alley you guys will ever walk in the United States. So FYI, just because it says the alley, it doesn't mean it's a bad place. I mean, it could have been back in the old.
It was. You look at Charlotte Hall, some of the stuff like they found when they were making that parking garage and things like that. There's some cool historical stories there of Prescott. That was like the red light district and the off prime stuff would happen right back there, and so there's some cool history there.
Yes, and we definitely want to cover most of that. We're going to start interviewing a lot of cool people that have history or no history about Prescott. We do a lot of posting from Drew. He's a local historian guy that I love to post and talk about all that stuff.
Yeah, if you could like recruit him to do like a weekly thing, because the unknown big paper is no longer letting people access the historical stuff for free. So it would be great to have that on the Prescott Times.
Yeah, and we'll try to share as much as we can. We have access to it. It's just that whenever he posts something, I kind of pick and choose the cool stories, but there's stories all day long. It's every day, this day in history, and it really awesome. It's really awesome to see some of the stuff that Prescott was going through, or Prescott, how Prescott actually got to where it's at. Prescott Valley too, as well. You know, Prescott Valley has some history. I mean, even though it's not too far in the past, from my perspective, but there's a lot of history in this area, and I love hearing about it. It's kind of crazy to be a part of that. I've been here now since '77. I'm just thinking to myself, like, what else can I get myself into? This is going to be great. And we definitely want to preserve our history, but also, enjoy what we got going on here. I love the events here. The events coming up are going to be insane. Eric, today we get to sit down and start the planning for the gala outside of or over at Los Pinos. Every year, if you guys don't know, Los Pinos likes to go ahead and start raising money for breast cancer awareness, and we are starting their things. I guess I'm going to be the host of it.
Nice. Okay, so you're the chair this year. All right.
Yeah, along with little Stevie. She's an 11-year-old, and she's just like this. I want to do it all. And so, anyways, I get to be co-host with a young 11-year-old Spitfire. I hope I could keep up with her, man, because last year I heard she just raised a lot of money, and I'm like, I hope I don't have to do that because I ain't cute like that, I mean, because my
you got to bring in the big money.
Yeah, you got to bring in the big money. So we're going to start that today, but we are also starting the sponsorships for the actual kickboxing show. So if you guys want to be involved in one of the biggest things that's happening in the Southwest, please get in touch with us. We're having people from all over the local Southwest area to come in and fight at this show on June 19th. So this is going to be a great. I
got to ask, because so when is the gala going to be? It's in the fall. Last year it was like November, right? Is it the same time this year?
Yeah, and we have to get started now so we can go ahead and prepare perfectly for this, trying to make a good impression as far as like what we have in order for us to make, big things happen.
So I'm looking at my notes here. Did we do the thing today?
Which thing?
What today is?
Yeah.
Do we?
Didn't you?
What is it?
I'm like, I don't know, Eric. Everyone, you know what? I guess you did not do it, man. Because
right? All right. So it's important. It's National School Nurses Day, and as school's wrapping up, it was a tough year for them. So definitely.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Appreciate
cool.
it. Yeah.
Wow, that threw me off. I was like, did that happen or did not happen?
Yep.
Tracy Clabo, hello, how are you doing? I think I've never seen Tracy's name on our chat box. So good morning. How are you? How's it going? Hello, Maria. How are you doing? Guys, there's so much cool things that are happening. We are definitely starting to brand some cool things. Let me go ahead and just give a shout out to our sponsors, and I want to show you the next three shows that we are creating for the Prescott Times. So I want you guys to be well aware of what's going on, because if you don't know, you should know. The Prescott Times is going to be the hot spot for the week. So let's start with our community sponsors and partners, and then we will share with you guys the next two shows. Hold on.
Now I'm awake.
Yeah, now he's awake.
Yeah.
So, these are our sponsors that are sponsoring. We have more to go ahead and put up there. I just got to edit all that stuff, because Martin does it all, and it's all fun and games. But at the same time, we are so appreciative of all the people that have given us stars, all the people that have helped us through this times, and given us a platform for ourselves as well as them. So thank you guys so very much. But that's not where we end. We are actually creating some pretty crazy things. Today is going to be the Wine Chronicles. And let me just go ahead and show you the intro to that one, and stay tuned.
It's just like giving me all kinds of opportunity to have coffee.
Exactly.
It's like a morning drinking game. Every time you play a sponsor, I got to have some coffee.
It's a good thing they're not tequila shots, Eric.
Right.
You can get drunk right now. And so this one is every Friday. It's supposed to be every Friday. If not, no worries. We'll go ahead and come up with something. We're going to try to do recipes as well. So if we can't get into a restaurant to see their new dishes or even get to know them, we will start creating new dishes to share with you. So hopefully we can get some of those cooks out there that want to go ahead and share these things and show up live. But check this out.
All right, so I've got to point out the Prescott Good Eats group. Again, we talked about it yesterday. Maria is like throwing stuff up constantly, like deals, specials, new restaurants in town. Like that is an active page.
Very active, very positive, very much uplifting. Of course, we know we want everybody to experience their own experiences in Prescott. So I understand reviews are good, but it really honestly deters me to listen to that stuff. So we want to share positiveness in that group, and I really hope that you guys join that group to find out more things that are happening, and also share recipes with all the other foodies and the foodie people in that group. It's amazing. But this one's going to be probably the coolest one, and this is going to be for the children. And I think that it's going to be more legit for the actual YouTube pages. But this one's going to be ran by an 11-year-old named Stevie. And Stevie is very outgoing. And you guys are going to have to wait for this. I think today we're going to try to do our first one, and it's going to be with Los Pinos. But check this, guys. Check this out.
Nice. I'm looking forward to it too.
So this is what's really happening for the Prescott Times, is that the actual shows are going to be created as people are wanting to talk about it. So there's a lot of people with entertainment. There's a lot of people with art, music, anything that you could possibly think of, city officials, city stuff like that. We'll try to go ahead and post it all. So whatever you guys like or want to see, please let us know. And if you want to be a part of what the Prescott Times is doing, message us at the editor at theprescotttimes.com. And Eric needs to put up his techie one right here, man.
My techie one. Which techie one?
The one that you have on your, what do you call it? Your YouTube channel, man.
Yeah, no, I should do that. I definitely should do that, huh?
Yeah, and then I could go ahead and have your little intro and outro, man.
You're gonna have to make it for me. Yeah, it's funny that the one currently is going to be on the pipeline issue, and everybody freaking out about gas.
I ended up putting something on this morning.
It's like Prescott, don't worry.
A little bit of a poke, I really understand that people do freak out, and unfortunately, it happens. But if you take all that gas, I just want to let you know that it could very well go bad. I mean, it does have shelf life, right?
It does, yeah. If you don't put stable in it, I think it's good for less than 6 months.
Less than 6 months?
Less than 6 months.
Okay, well, you guys better use all that gas in less than 6 months. And here it is, Eric Tech Money.
Yeah, there we go. All right, thanks, Haley.
Yes, thank you, Haley. You should put the link, though, because that's where it needs to go. YouTube, everybody, YouTube channel, and Eric Tech Money. And if you guys don't know what he likes to talk about, he's like techie, man. He's like a techie nerd.
Well, he's cybersecurity. That's like being called a nerd, Eric. What's that?
Eric, have you ever been offended by being called a nerd?
Not really.
I really, honestly, I am so thinking to myself, am I a nerd? Am I a nerd because I like
doing in your own way? Yes, you are. You are a promoting nerd.
I'm a bearded, tattooed nerd.
There you go. Yeah. Just because you think about it, it's like 10 years ago. Just because you were putting a video online, you're a nerd. That's how it would have been 10 years ago.
Think about it. If you decide to read a book, you're a nerd.
Yep. There's that. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I dabbled in all areas of the whole thing. Tammy Settle says everyone's a little nerdy.
Exactly. They have their own little thing. And
that's true.
There's history nerds, like you were just talking about it. I mean, it's when people really like something, I guess.
Yeah, I love being a nerd. I ain't gonna lie. I like learning new things. I actually like watching some of Eric's because everything kind of appeals to what is in the mindset. Like I was really in tune with the Starlink and also the Bitcoin thing that was going on. As far as all the things that you could possibly think about, what's going through our news stations right now. So if you guys want to,
as long as you don't buy Dogecoin,
I don't even know why anybody would buy anything like that. I just don't. It doesn't make sense to me. I just don't understand it. It was about as understanding as you creating a piece of paper that caused the majorest thing is money rules the world type of crap. I'm just like
that. It's going on, and then they're talking about this NFT coin stuff. We're getting techie. I know. Here's my nerdiness now, where people are selling online. You could your background that you designed. You could add an NFT to it and sell it for $40,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, I have no clue. As soon as it started coming out, I was thinking to myself, I was like. I mean, eventually it's probably going to end up that way. I mean, it already is. I mean, the whole tap to pay, I'm paying for my food by tapping my phone on a computer.
Yep. I saw the best. We got to move on, but I saw the best meme this morning, which is explain to somebody 100 years ago that a company is paying for a flight to the moon with Dogecoin. They would think they would totally think it was witchery.
Witchery?
Yep. They burn you with steak for talking about Dogecoin. They burn you with the steak.
People are starting to think like that. Everything seems to be like a I don't know, man. Like I said, who knows? Just what you need to do is follow PrescottTimes.com to go ahead and get all your information up to date, top stories, all that stuff. Anytime, on demand.
All right. So is there a giveaway today? Because we're almost out of time.
Ooh, yes, there is a giveaway. I want to go ahead and hook up one of you guys. And I tell you what, you have to come today to pick it up. And the only way that you can pick it up today is if you show up to the Back Alley Wine Bar at 12:35. 12:35 at the Back Alley Wine Bar. I will hand you a gift card. If you're not there, you don't get it. So there it is, guys. If you want one of a gift card, meet me at the Back Alley.
It kind of sounds like I'm setting up a mugging. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Meet me in the alley.
Meet me in the back alley at 12 o'clock, and we'll figure this out. Yeah.
Meet me at the oak tree, bro. Meet me at the oak tree. So if you guys want a gift card, you have to meet me at the Back Alley Wine Bar at 12:35. Be there, be bright, be bushy tail, and expect a picture and also expect a gift card. I got two to choose from, so you guys get to go ahead and choose for with yourself. And then stay tuned for our show at 12 o'clock today because we do have some awesomeness going on as well. You get to meet the new owners of the Board and Brush, which is an awesome, awesome little thing to do, and it's a treat. So if you guys are out there, come say hello. If not, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Later.